I moved 8 years ago to Holland. I had never expected before I would be able to live in a foreign country. But love is strong, and with time, home is where your heart is. I found out 5 years ago about my HIV status. My husband became very ill, and we didn't really know what was going on. When I found out that we were both having HIV, I was still recovering from cancer. I was feeling weak and I was feeling vulnerable. And I didn't have time to process everything that was going on. It was just a matter of survival. I had to fight two diseases at the same time. I remember it was such a stressful period. I was very angry at my husband because of putting us in such a difficult position. And on the other hand, I could understand that he might have felt devastated for being infected and for knowing that he had infected me as well. I couldn't possibly imagine living without him. When I was dealing with cancer, he had seen me in the worst possible situation, and he didn't leave me. He was taking care of me all this time. So one thing is certain, we truly love each other. Not many people know about my HIV status. Where I'm from, there is a big taboo surrounding HIV. When people know you are infected, they won't even want to shake your hands anymore. My family doesn't know about my status. We believe that they will blame my husband for it. And I'm also afraid that people will treat them differently if they would know. I'm afraid they will be isolated and that they will not be accepted by society anymore. The shoes I'm wearing today are very important to me. When I was dealing with cancer, my doctor told me at a certain time that he had bad news for me. They were out of options for treatment. I only had a couple of months left. I thought to myself, if I were to die, let it happen tonight. I remember when I woke up, I looked out of the window of the hospital and I saw everywhere snow. It was Christmas Day and everybody was celebrating with their families. And I asked myself, will this be the last snow you'll ever see in your life? That's when I told myself, no, it won't be the last time. Get your shit together and put your life back on track. Eventually, when they released me from the hospital, I put those particular shoes on and I put on makeup. And when the doctor who was treating me during the rehabilitation came to say goodbye, I just stood up proudly and he told me, this is the woman I wanted to see this whole time. And since then, every time I have faced a difficult situation, I put these shoes on. Sometimes you find yourself in the middle of nowhere, and sometimes in the middle of nowhere you find yourself.